Wayne Jenkins, known by his stage name Jeezy, or Young Jeezy, is an American rapper. He is credited, alongside fellow Georgia-based rappers T.I. and Gucci Mane, with pioneering the hip-hop subgenre trap music for mainstream audiences. Jenkins began his career in 2001, releasing 2 independent albums until signing with Def Jam Recordings to release his major label debut, Let's Get It, Thug Motivation 101, 2005. The album debuted at number 2 on the Billboard 200, sold 172,000 copies in its first week, and received double platinum certification by the Recording Industry Association of America. The album also spawned his highest charting single as a lead artist to date, Soul Survivor, featuring Akon, which peaked at number 4 on the Billboard Hot 100. His second and third albums, Thug Motivation 102, The Inspiration, 2006, and The Recession were met with continued success as both peaked the Billboard 200. The latter earned Jenkins his first Grammy Award nomination for its lead single, Put On, featuring Kanye West. His albums TM:103 Hustler's Ambition, 2011 Seen It All, The Autobiography, 2013 Church in These Streets, 2015 followed thereafter. His ninth album, Trap or Die 3, 2016, peaked atop the chart once more. His other platinum-certified singles include I Love It, Go Getta, featuring R. Kelly, My President, featuring Nas, Lose My Mind, featuring Plies, and Leave You Alone, featuring Neo, among others. In addition, Jenkins has been featured on numerous R&B singles, including Say I by Christina Milian, I'm So Paid by Akon, Hard by Rihanna, and Love in This Club by Usher. The latter peaked atop the Billboard Hot 100 in 2008. Along with his solo career, Jenkins is the de facto leader of the Southern hip-hop group United Streets Dope Boys of America, U.S.D.A., and a former member of the Bad Boy Records group Boys and the Hood. His record label, CTE World, was formed in 2001 and has signed artists including YG and Freddie Gibbs. Wayne Jenkins was born on September 28, 1977, in Columbia, South Carolina. When he was a toddler, Jenkins relocated to Atlanta, Georgia, where he lived with different family members as a result of his parents separating. In an interview with Double XL magazine, he described his childhood as empty. At a point in time he lived in Hawkinsville, Georgia, at 600 and Lumpkin. He had lived in Macon, Georgia at an older age, where he befriended many Crip gang members and even affiliated himself with the Crips and started his affiliation with Kinky B, who helped his musical career. In 1994, Jeezy spent 9 months in YCA, Youth Challenge Academy, a boot camp in Fort Stewart, Georgia, for narcotics possession. 4 years later, in 1998, Jeezy launched the label imprint CTE World, then known as Corporate Thugs Entertainment. In 2001, under the name Lil J, Young Jeezy released his first independent album, Thuggin' Under the Influence, T.U.I. The album included features from artists Freddie J, Kinky B, Fidank, and Lil Jon, who also produced some of the songs. In 2003, Jeezy independently released Come Shop With Me, a 2-CD set featuring new tracks along with some songs previously released on TUI. In 2004, Jeezy signed with Bad Boy Records and joined the group Boys and the Hood, whose self-titled album was released in June 2005 and peaked at No. 5 on the Billboard 200 album chart. In May 2004, Jazzy Fa's manager, Henry Nooney Lee, showed Jeezy's demo to his friend Shakir Stewart, then Vice President Artist and Repertoire VP Under, at Def Jam. Stewart fell in love with it, the demo, the first time he heard it and took it to L.A. Reid. Reid recognized Jeezy's talent and gave Stewart the green light to sign him. However, due to Jeezy's rising popularity, other record labels began pursuing him simultaneously to sign with them, most notably, Warner and Interscope. Ultimately, Jeezy decided he wanted to be in business with Stewart and Reid and signed with Def Jam Records as a result. Jeezy released his major label debut, Let's Get It, Thug Motivation 101, on July 26, 2005. The album debuted at No. 2 on the Billboard 200, selling 172,000 copies in its first week and was later certified platinum by the RIAA. The debut single off his debut album, And Then What, featured Mannie Fresh and reached No. 67 on the Billboard Hot 100. The second single off the album, Soul Survivor featuring Akon, reached No. 4 on the Billboard Hot 100 and would become Jeezy's highest charting single of his career. The third single, My Hood, reached No. 77 on the Billboard Hot 100. In an interview with Hit Quarters, Andre Shakir Stewart said that Jeezy had recorded over 60 songs for the album. In interviews and on several records, Jeezy has affirmed his resistance to commercialism in his music. According to Jeezy, maintaining his street credibility is of the utmost concern to him as an artist. In 2005, Jeezy was featured in several popular hip-hop songs including Gucci Mane's Icy and Boys and Da Hood's Dem Boys. He would later leave the group after successfully establishing himself as a solo artist. In 2006, Jeezy was featured in Christina Milian's single Say I. Later that year, on December 12, he released his second major label album, The Inspiration. It topped the Billboard 200 with first-week sales of 352,000 copies and would go on to be certified platinum by the RIAA. The album's first single, I Love It, peaked at No. 14 on the Billboard Hot 100, and the second single, Go Get It featuring R. Kelly, peaked at No. 18. Jeezy also extended himself into gaming, portraying himself in the 3D hip-hop fighting game Def Jam Icon, released in March 2007. Also in 2007, Jeezy's group U.S.D.A., alongside Blood Raw and Slick Pulla, released their debut album, Cold Summer. The album debuted at number 4 on the Billboard 200, selling 95,000 copies in its first week. On December 17, 2007, Jeezy and CTE started their week-long toy drive and charity event series called the Toys North Da Hood Drive. The series presented 1,000 toys for 1,000 kids at various locations in Macon and Atlanta. The CTE Christmas kickoff portion of the event ran from 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. at Club Miami. The toy giveaway took place in the Unionville neighborhood of Macon and at the Old Fourth Ward community in Atlanta. On September 2, 2008, Jeezy released The Recession, his third studio album and, what would be, his second consecutive #1 album. It topped the Billboard 200, selling 260,000 copies in its first week and was later certified gold by the RIAA. The album's lead single, Put On, featured Kanye West and reached No. 12 on the Billboard Hot 100. The Recession also earned Jeezy a Grammy Award nomination for Best Rap Performance by a Duo. Other singles off the album included Vacation, Crazy World, My President featuring Nas, and Who Dat featuring Shawty Red. Separately, Jeezy made appearances on Usher's Love in This Club and Akon's I'm So Paid, which was also with Lil Wayne. Love in This Club peaked at No. 1 on the Billboard Hot 100. Later, Jeezy performed on Ciara's single Never Ever from her album Fantasy Ride. In the summer of 2008, Jeezy was at the center of a controversy over his choice for president. While he had previously endorsed Barack Obama, during an interview with Vibe, Jeezy spoke about meeting and supporting John McCain. The statement caused a stir, and Jeezy quickly clarified his stance via a viral video. In the 4-minute explanation, Jeezy made it clear that Obama was his main choice. I represent the Democratic Party. I've never been nor do I ever plan to be a John McCain supporter, the rapper said. I support Barack Obama. Jeezy and Jay-Z performed in a concert to celebrate the inauguration of President Obama on January 18, 2009. On The O'Reilly Factor, commentator Bill O'Reilly criticized their performance as a rant that offended people, but Jeezy responded, I got white friends. It's nothing like that. I'm a taxpayer. I got a right to voice my opinion at any point in time. I don't think he really understands my struggle. Well guys, what are your thoughts? Do tell us. Thanks for watching.